Hello, many thanks for joining me for another Somerset Real Ale review. Today's beer is a German beer. Now, I've never had a German beer before, not that I'm aware of, but I picked this one up in the supermarket. I'm ashamed to say I'd like to buy my beers locally normally, but sometimes you just do when you're doing your shopping. It's from Erdinger. It's their Weisbier or Weisbier. It's 5.3% ABV. And I don't really know a lot else about it, to be honest. I've seen other reviews of this and it looks quite a good beer, but yeah, I won't read too much on that. I don't think I'm going to be able to read a lot anyway. I've got a bowl here in case I got a feeling it may. I think it's a wheat beer, but I really don't know. Anyway, it's. I'm trying to look how much is in there. 50 cl, so 0.5 litres. Half a litre, 500 ml I think that is then. Anyway, let's fire it open. Nice bit of smoke on the opening there. There's the crown. Oh, it smells nice. I smell it already. Let's get it in the glass. I haven't got a sort of lager glass or anything. Well, I have actually, that's a lie. I've got a Karev glass, but I haven't got it on this review. It's dirty at the moment, so. Half a litre, I don't know if that's. I think that's less than a pint. It is less than a pint because. Now, I don't know whether this bottle conditioner. Yeah, there is sediment on the bottom of this. I'm going to try and get it all in. It looks like it is a cloudy beer anyway. Wow, 500 ml. There's about half a pint. Yeah, there's loads of yeast. I don't know whether you can see that. Loads of yeast on the base of the beer. Well, that's sort of golden to very light orange in colour. It's a very like an apple juicy colour. Very cloudy beer, which is fine for me. I'm quite happy with that. Absolutely bleached white head, one finger, nice and foamy. There's a fair bit of carbonation in there. Let's get the nose in. That smells gorgeous. It smells sort of a fresh flavour. It smells very refreshing. You can smell CO2 in it, which is unusual because if there's yeast in it, you wouldn't have thought it wouldn't be force carbonated. I'm getting a sort of fruity. Hard to pick out. It's kind of like an underripe peach, maybe. Certainly zesty in there as well. I can't swirl it very much. I filled it up too much. Almost like an apple. It's really fruity. I'm not sure. I can't pinpoint the smell in this one, to be honest. I'm going to have to dig into this and see if I can swirl it around a bit and get the nose in a bit. But it does smell very inviting. I'm not sure what the German for cheers is actually, but cheers in German anyway. Cheers to everyone watching. Ooh. God, it's really dry. I'm going to go again on that. Oh, mate. Oh, that is. Pardon me. As you can probably tell by now, that is enormously carbonated. It's making my eyes water. I'm not a massive fan of overly carbonated beers, but it seems that this has been caused by yeast, so. Now those smells, now, going back to the it is kind of that Belgian yeast quality. Oh me. You've got a job to swallow it. It's so carbonated, but it is actually incredibly refreshing. I've had this in the fridge, so it is pretty cold. It's about 5 degrees. It has got that Belgian yeasty flavour that I've never been too keen on. But in this, it's actually quite enjoyable. I think it's one of those flavours that eventually will win me round, and I will actually start enjoying it, because the Belgians are obviously very good at making beer. I know this is a German beer and I'm talking about Belgian flavours, but the Belgian yeasty sort of flavour I've only ever come across in Belgian type beers. And I haven't really enjoyed it up until now, but in this beer I do enjoy it. I think this is obviously to get across from Germany to into British supermarkets. It's probably a mediocre type beer in Germany, which has just got a lot of money behind it, which can afford the advertising and what have you. So it's probably not the best quality German beer I'm ever going to taste, but it's a good start. It's easy to pick up, and I recommend that is a good start for anyone. That I really enjoy that. Apart from the massive amount of carbonation, it isn't spoiling the drink for me. It's the flavour. It's got a very fruity flavour to it. It's very hard to pick out the flavours. It's new to me. I'm just getting like a real fruity. I mean, I know I said pear and peach and that, but I'm not. It's hard to. It's hard to pick them out. It's not pear, apple. I said. It's very hard. I'm getting it. There is a hoppiness in there as well now. This is really nice. I'm really enjoying this. It's a very creamy mouthfeel, smooth, almost like a milk stout sort of thing. But it's very hard to get any flavours, to pinpoint any flavours, because it's just like a firework going off in your mouth. I used that on a review a minute ago, a few days ago I think. There's that carbonation in there. That is so refreshing. I would definitely buy that again. I'm sorry, I can't give you too many more flavours out of that, but it's. You're getting a nice dry bitterness on the end of the taste. It's just very fruity, I find. And that sort of very mild Belgian yeasty quality. That is a really nice beer. There's not a lot I'm going to be able to read on there because it's all in German. With fine yeast, wheat beer. Oh, it is a wheat beer. That's why it's so. Bottle fermentation. That's obviously bottle conditioned, I would imagine. Erdinger, Weisbier, something or another. www.erdinger.de. That's Deutschland, I presume. Ingredients: water, wheat, malt, barley, malt, hops, and yeast. I'll tell you what, I'll just let you read the bottle because I can't read any of that, or very little. But that is definitely worth trying. It's my first. I wonder if Weisbier or wheat is wheat beer, maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know any German, so. I'll tell you what, for my first German beer, that's got to get an 8 out of 10. I really enjoy that. I'll definitely be buying that again. They got a few others like there as well. So, anyway, 8 out of 10 for that. That's a really cracking beer, that. Thanks ever so much for watching. Love to see your comments in the comments box, and I hope you join me again soon for another review. Cheers.